You want to get into the Barrhaven stats here, boys?
Why not?
Let's do it.
Why not?
Hey, everyone. My name is Greg Campbell, and I have the statistics for Barrhaven for 4 weeks ending January 22nd. So this is, again, similar to last week's Orleans thing. It's very telling on where the market is headed and where it's going, I think. Detached homes in Barrhaven, we have 55 active, 61 days on market average list price of $885,000. 4 conditionally sold in the last 7 days, 123 days on market average, and 916,000 was the average list price. There was a big one in there over $1 million that was on for a while that kind of made that days on market number very high. And
123
price up to 916. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. And sold, we had 12 sold, averaging 97 days on market at an average list price, or an average sold price, sorry, of $885,000. So the same sold price is the average as the active listings for detached homes in Barrhaven right now. Last year, at the same time, 24 had sold, 20 days on market average, and the price was $960,000. That was the average. So we're down substantially. We're down just $75,000 sold in Barrhaven detached homes year over year for now.
That's 2022, right? Sold in 2022.
Oh, excuse me. You're right. I have the number wrong in the.
Well, I want to make sure it's a typo and not the incorrect.
Yeah,
statistic.
It is a typo. Sorry about that. Thanks for seeing that, Paul. I'll change it before I post this up. You're good for that, Paul. Always keeping me in check here. All right. Monthly for Barrhaven town semis, 58 active, 74 days on market, average list price of $625,000, 7 conditionally sold, 29 days on market average, and the average price of $548,000. That's a big drop.
Those are moving.
Sold, 23 sold, 54 days on market average, and an average price of $567,000. So last year, 14 had sold. So we actually had more sold this year versus the same time last year, which I thought was interesting. And last year was only 5 days on market at an average price of $681,000. So that's $100,000 more same time last year for townhomes. That was the hot market last year. Everybody remembers it. Sorry?
I'm sure you don't have the number, but I wonder how many less listings there were. Like there might have only been 14 listings.
Ooh, that's a good, that's an interesting, less listings total. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be an interesting stat to have, actually. Condos, 11 active, 98 days on market, 445,000 average list price, conditionally sold 4, averaging 45 days on market at a price of $402,000. And check this out, 3 sold, 42 days on market at an average price of $325,000. Clearly, and I do this very as it is. I don't really adjust, if I don't feel that I need to. So, one of those 3 was obviously a lower level condo at a very reasonable price. So I don't know if that 325 is accurate of the market for condos in Barrhaven exactly, but that's the number for the last 4 weeks. And in 2022, 10 had sold at the same time, 5 days on market, an average price of $469,000. So this is interesting to me because this, for Barrhaven, this kind of changes the way that the condo market looks overall for Ottawa, because we know it has increased. So I'm anxious to see this again in 4 weeks and see if it's gone down, if it's like balanced out, or if it's coming closer to that 469. Because based on these numbers, it doesn't look like it's going to do that.
Yeah,
it looks like it's
last year, January, February of 2022 were the busiest months for the year. So I would imagine that delta between like January and February this year and those sale prices will probably be
they'll be the biggest.
Drastic. Yeah.
And
then it'll kind of shrink, is my guess. But because I think February last year was like a 17% gain or something.
Yeah,
like
February was insane last year. That was the crazy month. And then we got rentals here. This always blows my mind. 136 active rentals right now in Barrhaven, averaging 54 days on market at an average price of $2,500. None conditionally sold, or conditionally rented, I should say. 86 were rented. Oh, another typo there. Gosh. 86 were rented, 38 days on market average price of $2,300. So we got a difference from the average rented price versus what's active. And in 2022, same time, we had 59 rented, 32 days on market at an average price of 2,140. So we're still up versus last year, which we knew that because that happened starting last summer. But the price is that's a big jump, 2,500 to 2,300 in the average price. So these numbers, again, what does that mean for investors that bought a single property to, be a landlord, have an investment property, and how much are they losing throughout the year based on what they paid for it and what they're able to rent it for?
And how long are they willing to let those losses run for? Right.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be telling if people re-sign those leases, still realize they're in the hole, a couple $100 and possibly then start offloading those properties too and have a flood of that same property type back to the market.
Yeah, the amount of rentals, I've never seen anything like it. They just keep coming out.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe because we'd really like that.